Sai Ram, how are you? Quite cool outside, huh? Very hot, unusually hot. Somebody is very anxious to approach us. Anyway, thanks for being here this morning with pranams to Swami and dear friends. We often hear a quotation from Sai literature. What's that? Body is like a water bubble, do not follow it. Mind is like a mad monkey, do not follow it. Follow your conscience. This quotation is repeated again and again by many people on different platforms. My question now is, how do you know that you are following the mind or you are following your conscience? How do you know? How do you know? How does the mind act and how does conscience prompt? How to know the difference between? This is a very genuine question, though it's quite easy to quote. Don't follow the body, don't follow the mind. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? How do you know that this is the prompting of the mind? How do you know that this is the voice of the conscience? How do you know the difference? Therefore, my friends, I would like to give a kind of clarification to some extent, if not in depth. Before going to that, I want to draw your attention to a common thing that we come across. Our life is full of tension. Right from the dawn to dusk, full of tension, full of worry, full of anxiety. In the office, at home, on the street, everywhere, tension, tension. Whether we go to the office on time or not, whether the work would be completed as per the targets or not, how is at home, everything is tension. Everything is a matter of worry. We get worried, what will happen next year? What will happen after 10 years? So worry is another thing. Tension is a common thing. Anxiety, which is expectational. I'm anxious to get it. I'm anxious to know. So these three seem to be the modern qualities in the modern society. The modern society may claim to be technical, technological, scientific, atomic, space age, but yet in history, in no time, we have had this intensity of worry, tension, and anxiety. So what's happening? Because of tensions, worries, anxieties, hospitals are multiplying. Doctors are minting money. There is no happiness at home. There is money in the bank account. There is position that we occupy, luxurious house to stay in, but tension. No smile on the face. To quote Baba, castor oil faces. That's what Baba calls them. There's no joy. There's no thrill. There is no excitement. There's no pleasure. Oh, I don't know what kind of life we are leading. It is here religion is necessary. It is here God is necessary. God is necessary to make us tension-free, to make us worry-free, to make us free from anxiety. That's the only antibiotic. God's name. That's the only way, nothing else. What does God's name do to us? By going to bhajans, Nagar Sankirtan, morning and evening. What do you get? The intensity or the grade of worry will be less. Anxiety will be less. There will be no tension during that time. Therefore, never think that we are attending bhajans for Baba's sake. You are mistaken. Many people think I attend bhajans because Baba will feel otherwise. He will be more happy if we don't attend. So you are not attending bhajans for Baba's sake. We are not attending Nagar Sankirtan for Baba's sake. We do all this for our own sake, for our own selves. Because we cannot spend our life in this tension, in this worry for long. Life is not worth it. Life is not worth it. It is full of tension, anxiety. Therefore, what is the first job of a religion? What is the first job of religion? Relaxation. To make you feel relaxed. If you are not relaxed, it is not a religion at all. If it adds to your tension, in the name of religion, if you are more tensed, if you are more worried, if you are more anxious, that is no religion at all. So the first job of religion is to make you feel relaxed. Relaxation. How do you say that? We sit there in Sai Kulwant Hall for hours and hours, waiting for his darshan. We do not know when Swami would give his darshan. I cannot give him a time. You be here by 6:30, Swami, I'll see you then. We cannot say that. Swami may come any time, particularly after, say, 2003. The times are varied. No definite time. He may come any time. Even on birthday he came at 11:30 for his 85th birthday. So we are not sure of the time. But we go on waiting there. We are go on waiting there. Why? Why should we? Did Baba ask you to wait for him? No. Are you paid to wait there? No. Is it your job to wait? No. Then why do you wait? In waiting, you relax. In waiting for God, you relax. In waiting for the train, you are tensed. In waiting to board a flight, you are worried. In waiting to reach bus station, you are very much tensed. In waiting for a boss, you will have your blood pressure. Therefore, all this waiting for everybody is a matter of tension. Waiting for God is relaxation. You feel relaxed. God will make you free from all the tension, all the worry. Why? He takes upon himself your worries, your anxieties. That's what Baba said. Come here with all your problems. Unload them at my feet. Go back with bliss or ananda. You go back with bliss. Come here with all your miseries. What does it mean? We forget all our anxieties, worries in the divine presence. Therefore, the first job of religion is to make us feel relaxed. Then the question is, even in religion, why are we tensed? We are in tension, even in religion. Take, for example, I said many times, those of us who do pradakshina to Ganesha, how fast we go around Ganesha with a wrinkled face, with a serious face, so much of tension to complete the number, something like a cricket score, that Ganesha himself will be fed up with this fellow, will ask him, please go back, you completed your 108. You will be happy if I meet you with a smiling face. You will be happy if I greet you and make you smile. You will not welcome me if I am tense in front of you. Do you like it? If I put a serious face and like that. Then you will say, I will have blood pressure, Mr. Anil Kumar. We will meet you tomorrow. Therefore, just as you don't want to meet anybody under tension, how do you expect God to meet you when you are tensed? That's why Baba at one time said, I will not look at those faces that are serious. He has said one more thing. I will not pass by that line at all if there is one serious face. I want everybody to smile. That's what Baba said. Because of 45 years of life with him, I think of all his divine statements that have greatest relevance to the modern times. We should learn to smile. We should learn to laugh. We should learn to be free from tension, worry and anxiety in the presence of God, in ashram, ashrama. Shrama meaning exertion, strain, shrama, strain, strenuous. Ashrama, without any strain, without any tension. Ashrama, the life of ashrama means you will not go through any shrama. You will not go through any effort. You will not have any tensions. You are free. But though we are supposed to be free in ashrama, but we invite shrama even here. Because shrama has become our nature. We don't want to be free and relaxed. Therefore, my friends, relaxation is a religion. Then question comes, why are we not relaxed? Why? Why am I not relaxed? Though there is a lot of joy in being relaxed, there is a lot of pleasure in being relaxed. So much of comfort in the state of relaxation. Why am I not relaxed? Did we question ourselves? Why am I not relaxed? The answer is simple. We act from the center of our mind. We act with our mind as the center. Mind is the center of all our activity. When mind is the center of all our activity, this sort of tension, this sort of anxiety, worry, complex, superiority complex, inferiority complex, depression, suppression, repression, domination, all these things come. Because when we function from the point of the mind. Just think. You don't have to agree with me. I'll be happy if you disagree with me. Why not? Because that gives us opportunity to go deeper and deeper into the subject. So why are we not relaxed? Because mind is the center of our activity. Mind is the center of our life. Even we go to sleep, we begin dreaming, because in dreaming also mind is the center. So in the waking, mind is the center. In dreaming, mind is the center. And only one state, deep sleep, where mind is not active. It is not the center. Therefore, we enjoy deep sleep. We don't enjoy the waking state. We don't enjoy the dreaming state, because mind is the center of our activity. So what does Baba say now? How to make the mind not a center of my life? How not to make my mind a center of my life? Then what is left, which should be the key for my activity? What is it? Now, my friends, the relaxation is possible this way, which I would like to suggest to you, basing on Baba's literature. Look at Swami. He is never worried. He is in no way under tension. I'll give you an example. It was a time that the President of India, first citizen of this country, is to lay the foundation stone for the super speciality hospital. As per the tradition of this land, we'll have auspicious moment or muhurta, say 10:15, 10:45. There is an appointed time which is auspicious for performing sacred activities like this. The first citizen of India, please understand me, he was not here on time. Maybe aircraft delay or this gentleman's delay, we do not know. He was not here at the appointed hour. Naturally, what should happen to Swami? You should be worried, because he should be there at the appointed time. He is not there, chief guest. That too not an ordinary man, President of India. The convoy is here. Thousands of devotees are waiting. The time is up. Just to see Swami relaxed, it is so nice to see him and learn from him. He has not asked anybody, where is he? How far is he from here? Has he boarded the flight? Has he crossed Anantapur? He has not made any inquiry. Just relaxed, talking to everybody. Right exactly at 10:30 or 10:45, he went there, he laid the foundation stone. Swami did the job. Later came the President of India. Later came, he greeted him, he entertained him over lunch. You can have lunch with him, you can talk to him, receive a ring, but he did it, he did not wait. So he is relaxed. Why? He is the President of India, for him I should wait. Then it's a mind game, it's a mind. Mind that gives you priority to your position. Mind is the one that gives priority to other considerations. Baba is beyond the mind. Baba is beyond the mind. He doesn't care. So he simply went and inaugurated. It was Dr. Sri Venkatraman, the President of India at that time. This is on record, which I am sharing with you. In other words, my friends, why Swami could do it? He is acting from the center of his conscience as the center of his life, but not as the mind as the center. If you act at the level of your mind, with the mind as the center of your activity, you'll have tension, you'll have priorities, you'll have complexes, you'll have all the tension. When you act from the level of your conscience at the center, totally free, you go and do it. Finish. Therefore, my friends, the first point I said was, relaxation is religion. The second point which I want to bring to your attention is that most of us have our mind as the center of our activity, which is the cause for all tension and worry. And the third point is, when we shift that from mind to the conscience, when conscience is the center of our activity, you'll be peaceful, you'll be relaxed. That is the third point which I want to draw your attention. That's what Baba meant when he says, follow your conscience. He did not say follow your mind. If he says follow your mind, yes, we'll end up in mental hospital. Follow your mind, we lose our balanced mind and we make others also lose their balance. He never said follow your mind. Why? He said mind is a mad monkey. Mind is a mad monkey. Why do you follow that? No. Follow your conscience. That is the third point. The fourth, my question is this. How do you know that mind is the master of life or conscience is the master of life? How do you know? This demarcation we should have clear idea, or else we get confused. The topic is so vast, the topic is metaphysical. It is not the topic of some stories, of some incidents, of some accidents. I was coming in a lorry, Swami appeared in front of me. It's not a story like that. It's not anything like to entertain you. It is our life situation. What does Baba say about it? What do you mean by saying follow your conscience? How to know that? I'll share with you few points that Baba said. All those people, the modern people, literates, educated people of all walks of public life, professionals, scientists, all of them, what we call advanced people, advanced, they have mind as the center of life. All advanced people have mind as the center of life. Why? Our colleges, our universities, our training is an exercise to the mind. It will make our mind more intelligent, more reasonable, more logical, more appealing, more convincing, more intellectual, more rational. Therefore, the modern society, the advanced section, will have the mind as the center of their life. But take the people, the innocent people, those that act from conscience. How do you say you act from conscience? When you are innocent. When you are simple. When you are simple and when you are innocent. then you are acting from the center of conscience. Simple example. What do you mean by innocence? Look at Swami. He goes to children and he asks them how many idlis they had in the breakfast. It's not for Swami to ask idlis what they had in breakfast. We expect God to talk about idlis. Huh? And he goes to another lecturer and he'll ask him, when are you getting married? That girl is waiting for you. He'll get a joke there. Huh? And then he comes to a little boy, he'll say, how old are you? 7 years. How do you know? When that fellow puts a question mark, Swami enjoys. Swami is so simple, so innocent. Well, I'm not so innocent. I'm not so simple. Because I got some level of people to talk to. Some style of presentation, some caliber. That makes me a slave, a victim, a follower to my master, the mind. When mind is the master, you'll have all these things. But when you're simple and honest and innocent, your conscience is the center of all your activity. 2, when mind is the center of our activity, how does it act? It always wants to achieve. Achieving mind. I want to achieve. What do you want to achieve? At least convener of Sai Center. What do you want to achieve? Some district level or some national level, some position. I want to attain, gain, get. So this attaining mind, this achieving mind, get something, achieve something is an index of life which is monitored by the mind. Mind-centered life is always achieving mind, always attaining mind. In this process of constant fear, I want to achieve this. Will I achieve or not? Will I attain or not? Even in religion, there are some people, Anil Kumar, will I get moksha or not? I said, I don't know what moksha is. How can I say will you get or not? I did not get. Please find out where it is available. We'll go and get it. Attaining mind is never in peace because it wants to attain something. In that feeling of attaining or attainment, he is highly restless because he doubts whether he would attain or not. Achieving mind is also restless because it doubts whether it is possible to achieve or not. But nothing. If you operate from the conscience, from the mind, achieving mind, attaining mind, from conscience, nothing doing, you are always happy. Why? God is near. God is near you. That's what Baba says. God is in you, above you, below you, around you. If I forget to mention one preposition, you say around you, add that. Above you, below you, around you, in you. So when in you, yes, no tension, nothing. Therefore, when conscience is the center of activity, we will not have anything like achievement or attainment. Because very near, we are very near. What do we think? With conscience, how do we feel? It is enough if I have darshan. It is enough if he looks at me. That's all. Whereas achieving mind, I should achieve an interview, right? I should attain a ring or a chain from him. This attainment. He considers an attainment to get a ring or a chain. He considers it an achievement if he is granted an interview. But at the conscience level, Swami is so near. Swami is so close to me. Why worry? No worry. That is operating from the conscience level. Another point is, in this yuga, in this age, modern age, people I had been to some pilgrim centers near Pune. I saw many places, many temples. And we also know places like Tirupati. I also had been to Guruvayur in Kerala. The rituals, spiritual activity going on in a very high level. Everyone is busy. Everyone is busy. They'll call a priest and will organize something there. Another pujist organize something there. Both of them shout, third one will be shouting again, somewhere. When your mind is the center of activity, you believe in doing. You believe in doing, acting, let me do. Some people come to Swami and say, Swami, let me, what should I do? Some people ask Ramana Maharshi also, what should I do? What did he say? Don't do. Don't do. So what should you do? Not to do. Why? Because doing is the next step prior to that thought. It is the thought that makes you do. Thought is born in the mind. Mind, thought, doing. But God is above mind. So whole thing is gone. Therefore, when mind is the center of your life, doing, something doing. Let me organize some Narayan Seva, feeding the poor for 10,000 people. Mass marriages for 108 people. Doing, always. That's what it is. But the one who operates from conscience never believes in doing. Why? You do to get. You do with a hope. You do to obtain. When you don't do, there's nothing to get, nothing to obtain. Nothing to get, nothing to obtain. Why? Because no future for you. The conscience has no future. Please understand, my friends. Mind has three times, past, present and future. Conscience has no time barrier. Conscience is beyond time. Therefore, if we operate from the center of our conscience, there is no doing, there is no action, there is no time at all. It is only the mind that has time barrier. It is only the time that believes in doing. That is the difference between the two. Then, if the mind is the master of our activity, what happens? Faith in the morning, faithless in the evening. I have got strong faith in Baba in the morning. By the afternoon, it begins to shake. By the night, it becomes thin. Later, vanishes. So, this mind, monkey mind, when it is the center of life, there will be faithlessness or doubt, but not total faith. Do you think that we all have faith? I don't think so. Total faith is different. We'll come to that later. Total faith, people will say, I have full faith in Swami if my son gets a seat in the medical college. Why if? So if he doesn't, you won't have faith. So ifs and buts, they speak of doubt. This doubt will not allow you to have total faith. Therefore, when mind is the center of our life, doubt, absence of total faith is a common thing. That's why we find some people losing their faith. They stop coming here. We know many people who have been here for several years. Suddenly they go away. Suddenly they show up, they don't show their faces. Why? Mind is the master of their life. Because the mind is the master of their life, which will not permit you to have total faith, which only entertains doubt, will make you fluctuate, oscillate, vacillate, jumps, bumps will naturally happen. But when there's conscience, if you operate from the level of the conscience, what happens? You'll have total faith, complete faith. Yes. Why? Conscience is always there. You're without any effort. Without any effort, you know the conscience. Baba, the witness, is there. Conscience, you can say Swami. Swami is there. I have trust, no problem. It's not the mind. Mind questions him. But my conscience will never question him. So when conscience is the master of your life, there will be no doubt. There will be total faith. That's what it is. Then another thing is also has to be understood. All of us, I have no exemption from this. All of us want to do, some people say, no, you see, for the last 6 months, I am fasting on every Thursday. Nothing happened so far. What shall I tell him? Please fast for 6 more months. Or I can tell him, fast on Saturday also. So, in action, what happens? The modern mind, see that. We are all like this because of this modern mind. We are not operating with conscience in the background. Conscience is not the master. Mind is the master. That's why we are like this. If I speak like this, only this morning, one friend was telling me, Anil Kumar, it takes time to come to that stage. I don't know where that stage. Is it Enuvalapalli or Anantapur? There's nothing like a stage. In spirituality, people say he is at a higher level. Both the fellows are in equal level. There are no levels in spirituality. There are only difference in awareness. There is only difference in awareness, but there are no levels. Therefore, my friends, modern mind is like this. Let me sow a seed. Let the seed grow into a sapling. Let the sapling grow into a tree. Let the tree bear flowers. Then let it have fruits. The slow growth process of doing. This is the modern mind. Let me do it. But conscience will not say that. You are already a tree. You don't have to sow the seed. That's what Baba said. You are the embodiment of truth. You are the embodiment of love. You are the embodiment of divine. He did not say you will be embodiment of the divine with effect from 2016. He did not say you are the embodiment of truth with effect from 2014. Did he say that? No. You are already truth. You are already love. So, there is nothing like seed, plant, tree, nonsense. You are already a tree. So conscience says, you are already a tree. Mind says, no, you are a seed and you are yet to become a tree. But conscience will tell you, you are a tree hidden. You are a tree covered. A tree is covered, that's all. Meaning, it is covered by a blanket. Remove the blanket, you will see the tree. That blanket is ignorance. So though it's a tree already, it is covered by the blanket. It is covered by the cover of ignorance. That's the difference between that and this. Next. The modern mind, center of life. In Bhagavad Gita, at the end of every chapter, they give you rewards. They announce some promises. If you read this, you will get this. Aha. People may forget reading the whole thing, but they don't forget reading this benefit first. If you buy two, you will get one free. Phalasruti, what you call Phalasruti, the end result of reading or doing. Therefore, we want the results. Supposing I say, somebody said, sir, my son is not steady-minded. Then I'll tell him, don't worry, make him go around Gayatri. Gayatri Mata is the presiding deity of intelligence, take him round. Immediate question he'll ask, how many days? Immediately ask, how many times? Next question, what stage? Having a bath or without bath? With slippers or without? Mind is always calculating. Mind is always cunning. Calculating and cunning. If I do this, what will I get? Yes. Even in relation to Swami also. That's what we have. I come to Puttaparthi, what do I get? If I get my things done, very good. So, mind is calculative and cunning. If your mind begins to calculate, please understand, mind is the center of your life. If you are cunning, trying to dominate somebody, deceive somebody, understand mind is the center of your life. But it is not like that. Conscience is receptive and open. Conscience is receptive and open. It always receives, it is open. Take for example, Swami. I wonder, I am telling you truth, my friends. Many fellows just left the place. He is not disappointed. Many people come and go. He is not bothered. A fellow who stays in his room suddenly goes. He is not bothered. He doesn't speak ill of him. No. He doesn't wait for an opportunity to finish him off. No. He doesn't bother at all. And he has not lost trust in us. Supposing, you see, one time, Bangalore Swami said, long back, 25 years ago, Anil Kumar, will you stay here? He said. I said, Swami, I have come to stay. Immediately he said, I am not asking that. Will you stay? You say you have come to stay, but my question is, will you stay? I said, Swami, I will stay. Then he said, so many fellows said it. So many fellows said it. Where are they? He said. Similarly, but Swami has not lost hopes. Swami has not lost his faith in us. He still entertains all of us. He talks to every one of us, though some of us acted as Judas. It was Judas who betrayed Jesus Christ in the Holy Bible. There are people who betrayed him, but Swami just loves everybody. Why? He operates the level of conscience. He is conscience. Therefore, there is no reaction. He only receives. He is receptive, but not responsive. He is receptive but not reacting. He is receptive but not retaliatory. He is not vindictive, just receives. It's all right. If any fellow dares say, Swami, where is that fellow? He is not here. All right. I want everybody to be happy anywhere. He won't allow you to talk more on that. I want everybody to be happy anywhere. Therefore, if you operate from the center of your conscience, you will be receptive and you are always open. You will never be cunning. You will never be calculating. As I told you, I don't know. Long back I said, he calls one fellow, gives him a chain. What does he expect from him? He gives you a ring. What does he expect from you? There are many water tanks in this district, Anantapur, 700 villages. People don't know what that water tank is. People don't know that water is given to them by Baba. Swami is not bothered that his name should be mentioned, that his name should be publicized. No, no, no. Just like that, just like that. Non-expectational. Conscience is non-expectational, totally selfless. Of pure love, whereas mind is calculating, cunning. It is exceptionally expectational. It is exceptionally expectational. It always expects something or other. Next, the modern mind. How it acts from the center of your mind. The modern mind is highly impatient. Highly impatient. Anywhere all over the world. Just check the watch. Meditation. Meditate, close eyes. Chi. It is watch meditation, not God meditation. So we go on worried about the time. How long, when, what, how long. This time factor, we are in a hurry, everything. There are some people say, sir, you don't need anything, they give you powder. Just mix it in hot water, you get the coffee. Yes, because the powder has got coffee powder, the milk and the sugar also, instant coffee. So we want to get instant moksha. We want to get instant nirvana. We want to get instant God. God is not instant, but God is constant. God is constant, but is not instant. Because that which comes to you instantly will go away instantly. Simple example, high temperature. I take paracetamol, zap 99. I'm very happy, good. After 1 hour, instant cure. Instant cure, but instant fever again. Therefore, that which should last long, you have to wait. You should be patient. That's why Shirdi Baba always said, Saburi, Shraddha. Saburi means patience. You should have patience. One fellow, long ago, this happened 30 years ago, he waited for 2-3 days and Swami did not call him for interview. He was fed up. A village fellow, they cannot control their feelings, they are open. Whereas we are cultured, sophisticated. We can be hypocritic, concealing our feelings. Village people don't do that. He got up and shouted, I don't mind if you talk to me or not. I am going. He shouted, I am going. I have been here for 3 days. Oh, Swami heard this from distance. He laughed. He came close. Are 3 days. I want to have your company for 3 days while you want to run away immediately. Why? Let me have you here for 3 days. Therefore I kept you. But you are in a hurry to go. Then that was Swami, excuse me, excuse me. Then he started crying. Then Swami said, you smoke a lot. And I can't bear that smoke smell. Huh? So I'm just seeing you at a distance. I never call you, come close to me. You stop that for 2 or 3 days, rinse your mouth, then I'll talk to you. So we have to be patient. So if you operate from the level of the conscience, you'll be patient enough. If you operate at the level of the mind as a master of your life, you'll be impatient more and more. Therefore, my friends, another thing is this mind, being the master of life, what happens? This time I saw Swami. Very good. Next time, let me try for an interview. Next time, let me get some clothes or some gold chain at least. It thinks of the future. Sometimes we also feel whether he will call me for interview or not. That's why he always keeps you like that. When you expect interview, you will not get it. It happened to me. When you expect that he will call you, darshan will be successfully cancelled this morning. Or he won't come towards gent side at all. No. He keeps you under tension. No fellow can take him for granted. He will call me. Soon after I come there, he will look at me. The moment I land there is a gas number 1. Even President of India is not sure. We know, we must have seen in photographs, newspapers. A chief minister was standing there in front of the door. All newspapers published title sheet. Late Rajshekhar Reddy. He was standing in front of the door. Swami went on giving interviews, talking to people, then he came there. He did not come immediately because he is chief minister. He wants you to wait. Governor of Tamil Nadu at one time, Marri Channareddy, Tamil Nadu. He had to wait for 3 days for Swami to look at him. And Swami looked at him already and telling inside, see that fellow, let him wait. Let him wait. Therefore, my friends, patience is a quality of conscience. Patience is the expression of conscience. Impatience is the other name of the mind. Impatience. Next, when Swami says, simple example, he looked at a fellow, it is published in books also. I think it is published, book by that Karnataka man, Mysore Coffee Board man, Balu. He published it in his book. A fellow came from Canada, well-built body, because of cheese and curds and all that. Ghee, wow, white pillar like that. And Swami came to him and said, please stop it. He did not understand what Swami, stop it. What? Stop smoking, I say, he said. You are smoking heavily, stop it. Then this man, yes, I'll stop smoking. With effect from? Is it from now? From the date of my arrival in Canada. After I reach Canada, from that date, this will come to effect, not till then. So this fellow smoked with retrospective effect, because I am going to stop from tomorrow, so let me have full today. So he smoked and smoked heavily, because by the time he reaches Toronto, he should not smoke. He reached Toronto, he decided not to smoke, but the body had to be carried to the hospital because of heart attack. Therefore, my friends, Master gives you a slight hint, that's all. Conscience takes that hint and follows. Swami says, be careful. That's all. He won't say you are going to die. He won't say you are going to be bedridden. He will say, be careful, just a hint. Be careful of your health. Be careful. It doesn't make anything at all. Watch your son closely. Take care of him. He won't say that fellow is having a lazy life. He won't tell you details. He gives you a hint. Conscience will catch the hint and follow scrupulously. But mind analyzes, mind rationalizes, mind investigates, mind explores, explains, explodes, what not. It goes on things. Swami said, be careful. What careful? With my colleagues in the office? Or with my wife at home? Or with my children? Or the neighbors? Swami wanted me to be careful. Is in the morning or in the evening? He wanted me to be careful while signing the check or signing the orders. When? He goes on analyzing. In the meantime, he will ditch himself. Whereas conscience, he said careful, it means I should be careful in every aspect. In every minute thing, in every little thing, I should be careful. And I also tell you, my friends, a conscience is always for detachment. Detachment. Not worried about anything. Detachment. Totally detached. Whereas the mind is full of attachment. How my son is going to get his son married. It is his headache, not your problem. Therefore, this attachment is so bad, we think of grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and waste of our life. Therefore, conscience operates right from the state of detachment, liberation, while mind is always trapped in bondage and in attachment. Therefore, my friends, when Baba said, body is like a water bubble, don't follow the body. Because when we drop our body, we do not know. Mind is like a mad monkey, don't follow the mind. Because mind is always after reasoning, being impatient, being logical, full of doubts, always cunning, always futuristic, never live in the present. Don't follow the mind. So he said, follow the conscience. That conscience be the key of our life, be the master of life, so we will have a relaxed life. No tension, no worry, no anxiety. Then we can say, I am a religious man. A religious man is always relaxed. If any man says, sir, I am very, very much worried about my son, you are not religious. Why? You know Baba will take care. As a religious man, you are supposed to have faith. But if you go on questioning, how can I say it is faith? Therefore, the conscience is based on faith, based on trust. That Swami give us that kind of conscience, with the trust, with that faith, unshakable, unquestioning, without any oscillation, without any jolts whatsoever, without any rational or thinking. That is always patient, that's full of love, that's not expectational, that lives in the present, lives in this moment, and takes the hint from Baba's message and conduct one's own life in a most successful way. May Baba be with you forever and ever and evermore. Thank you. शांति शांति शांति। समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की।